Like, if anything, I might start making
Okay,
dead baby jokes.
new stream, brand new stream. No, okay,
Yeah.
no more joking, no more joking. Don't say that about. Why would you say that about?
Black people?
I was about to say black people too.
How did I know you?
I was about to say Black Lives Matter. Shut up about Black Lives Matter.
Don't. I can't make those jokes. I live in Minnesota.
Yo, my favorite stream. I love 27-second streams.
Right?
Check out new stream title. It's awesome.
Yeah, I saw it.
My fucking YouTube is like glitching out. I can't see the fucking title.
Yeah, I had to go to videos.
I might break
I'm-
Zaldals' legs.
I
I'm
might
just
break
gonna,
all
like,
legs.
close everything on
Give
my
a
phone.
nice like and then close that.
Oh shit, he
geez.
gave a like. I gotta give a dislike to keep balance.
Such is life. Anyway, so
Perfectly.
last session was fun.
I might.
Last session, I was dead.
Yeah.
In
And
this
you
session,
didn't-
you'll
you
be dead in a
didn't-
couple
you
seconds.
didn't need to be alive for it.
I didn't. It was not a me session.
Wait, hold on. Look at the bot does work.
Yeah. Oh,
Is
Like,
Ogrim,
I could have actually skipped the session, went to bed, and it wouldn't have changed anything.
is Ogrim alive? Discuss.
Yes, I am. Today, I am alive.
Today.
Thought
Yeah.
out Kyle was very tired last Friday.
Oh shit! Fuck the fucking volume. Okay.
Yeah, no, like, because last session was when I was
terrible
up for like.
stream quality.
Yeah, last session when I was up for like friggin' like 20 hours before even starting.
Oof.
So the session, last session ended with like mid-evening, most people finishing up their things, and the fact that like,
I had a
guess-
shit night again.
yeah,
Oh, yeah.
you to even get through this day, you have to rest. Or
Yeah,
suffer
no, that's
exhaustion.
just what I'll do.
And at this point now, I guess people who were out of the loop realize, wait, Vix nor Zaldal came back to their room.
I mean, after like the night that just happened in the morning, did no one ask about it?
Look, I'm gonna be honest. Ogrim doesn't care.
Because I will say, Ulfric knew that. He was told.
I guess the
Aven's
fact,
just
like,
very
the
mad
fact that
because
Vix did
it's-
it without like any warning to like the people who weren't part of the conversation.
Oh, fair enough.
Without
Aven's just
even, like, a
incredibly
goodbye.
mad because Vix ditched without saying goodbye. And this is the exact shit she was telling Zaldal about, literally right before they left. They literally had a conversation of, can you, like, keep us in the loop? And then he just doesn't keep us in the loop.
I mean, he did.
Just, you know, Avon doesn't know it. And I don't know.
Yeah.
Gale doesn't know it.
Nope.
No,
Gale's the
Gale's
older.
Ulfric
Gale's
doesn't
the
know
Gale's the only one who knows the whole picture currently.
And you didn't tell us.
No one's asked.
Bruh.
And I don't plan to.
Yeah.
Avon will.
So I guess the next day starts. It's important to mention today is Sunday.
So,
Next
5 days until pain.
Yeah.
I got my math right.
Which means
I-
I gotta decide what to do on this day.
Yeah, I guess basically everyone over at Ulfric can kind of decide like what they want to do with their day today.
Because there's like
Same options, I assume.
Same options or like yeah,
pretty much.
Okay.
and, you know, free.
I got,
freaking
like,
Are
free
we
for it.
like?
I got like 4 things I want to do.
Are we
which sucks.
leaving? Like, since they just like left without saying anything, do we know when we're leaving?
I
Oh,
mean, we're kind of in a situation where we're kind of waiting to like hear what the king says because the king still wants us to stay here.
yeah, we're not going with them. Like, they've already left.
Yeah. Wait. They what?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're gone.
Remember they're traveling with the guy that we don't trust?
Believe
don't
so.
know.
Wait, is this all in character or no?
Yes,
This is
Okay,
out
so
of
this
is-
character. I'm
Like
telling you this.
when we.
I
find
assumed
out.
I assumed we were.
I didn't think it was because I assumed that like freaking Ulfric was staying in bed all day, so like
Yeah,
you know,
no,
we would go
Ulfric
into
is
his
in
room.
bed.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's why I said I don't
Okay.
think this would be in character.
Oh, but,
Yeah.
Okay,
And
well,
your like in character voice is kind of similar to your out of character voice. Since
that's because
Frick.
I have a hard time doing voices, especially over mic.
Hey, I've outright refused to do a voice for Avon this entire campaign.
I'm just not
Good.
gonna. I'm just not gonna try to do his accent because I can barely speak normally easily. So
Mood. So I guess if it is in character and this is Avon finding out, she would be like, "Excuse me."
Yeah, they're not coming back. He's dealing with personal things, and Vix is going with him. From what the looks of it, probably to hopefully make sure he doesn't get himself killed.
This
Yeah,
is literally what I was talking to him about yesterday.
yeah.
It's
Except,
exactly what I was talking to him about yesterday. He doesn't
yeah.
tell us anything, and he just goes and does shit.
I mean,
And it's not like it doesn't have any consequence on us, because now we got to figure out what we're doing without the two of them.
he gave us no. We could have gone with him. It's just I saw that there was no way he'd be able to do what he had to do if we all went. So I didn't tell you guys. Because if we would have gone, because he's going with someone from Lowen,
Well, of course.
I don't
Go with them.
think he could. Zelda's good at doing legal bullshit. I don't think he's that good.
Yeah, I get the feeling that if we went with them, it'd probably end in us killing most, if not all of them.
I mean, I will warn you.
Rodriguez is really good at running away.
He. Well, Peaches
It's
is
like the one thing he's good at.
I will say, you know that Black Diamond thing?
Yeah.
Well, I managed to convince him away from his original plan to he's planning on stealing that, taking it away from Lowen, and burning down the temple.
Okay. Why is he not doing that anymore?
No, that's what he's doing.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say I completely agree with that.
No.
So what was the original plan?
Messy and something that, based on his limited amount of magic idea, would have ended more poorly.
What was he planning to do? She waves her hand in front of his face. Hello?
Alright. First off, keep in mind that this was his mind coming from somewhere where someone who I assume is family is in grave danger, and him wanting to stop a war.
Yeah?
His plan
Uh-huh.
was to take Crystal Lady, don't remember her name,
Guinevere?
take Guinevere to the Badlands, away or at least as far away from other living people,
Uh-huh.
and kill her.
Yeah, that's a terrible idea.
I told him that. Luckily, he listened.
I feel like she'd melt him before he could do it.
Yeah, I kind of warned him that magic that people who use magic don't understand. Maybe not risk possibly making it blow up.
So
But
he's
yeah.
definitely not going to try to do that because his people are guarding her.
Yeah, no, I think I successfully, as far as I'm aware, I successfully talked him out of that. I did
Okay.
possibly put him on a rampage towards just destroying Lowen's aspect, because his thought process that is if they don't have the temple or the crystal, they can't do what they need. Don't know, but I'm just letting him do his thing, and if it helps us, it helps us.
Because, I mean, I don't believe that they need her and the diamond in the specific place. All I'm choosing to believe them is that they want to take her back.
I mean, yeah,
These are like habitual liars. I don't think we can trust anything out of their mouth that we don't already know for certain.
yeah, which is a safe bet. I'm just taking advantage of the fact that he's willing to do something that might help us in some way.
But why didn't Vix say anything? I get Zaldal, like, on a certain level, I get him, like, not saying anything to us because, well, his relationship with me, and he's Zaldal.
You did
Vix?
see how... I think that's the most emotional any of us probably has ever seen him, Vix included.
Yeah, but
So...
she didn't even say goodbye.
I think it's because she was more scared of losing Zaldal again. I don't think it was anything to do with you or any of us.
Well, that's
I think it was
why
a
I'm
very
hurt.
flustered thing of everything that's happened. And
Did
I
they,
get
like,
that.
leave right after they walked off to the pen?
Yep.
Wow.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. It was kind of a... They could stall for us, or they could just leave whenever. I don't know the exact time they left, because they went that direction. Zoldo left some helpful knowledge.
What's that?
He just holds up the messaging, the
Sending stone.
stone. It's the sending stone.
That is a very nice rock.
He gave us a way to contact his people around here.
Oh,
I do not know how well Vanilla
Magic
listened to my
rock.
message this morning, because it's Vanilla, but I'm attempting to come in some form of decent contact with them.
you have
Tempting.
fun with that.
Yeah, it's I'm working on it.
And you can tell, like, Avon, after, like, talking about, like, Vix just leaving is kind of, like, a little more sad. It's just like, so what's the plan for us then? What are
I
we doing?
wasn't. Well, I'm currently trying to come in contact with them, his people. Otherwise, it's might as well see what the king is planning on doing, helping him as much as we can. And we need to figure out what we're gonna do with you in 5 days.
Yeah. I mean, with Zaldal not here, I have an idea.
I mean, my first thought was chain you up, put you on a boat, and leave you in the middle of the lake.
I don't know if I'd drown myself trying to get out.
I mean, we chained you to the boat. So it's
You'd
not
have
like
to,
you.
like- Anyway, so actually, question: is everybody like present? Like, are we just in Ulfric's room?
Ulfric is
Or is it just-
asleep.
Yeah,
Oh.
I'd assume like you just like in the hallways, like next to your room, or something. Like Ogrim could come in like any time in this conversation.
Okay, so it's just Gale and Avon.
I've been under that presumption.
Okay.
Like,
But
it might be,
otherwise,
like,
unless-
it might be like a noble passerby, but they don't give a shit about what you're talking about.
Oh. Well, if there's people walking around, I'll be like, how about we like talk in like one of our rooms,
Fair enough.
and I'll knock on both Ulfric and Ogrim's door, like, because yeah.
Do
And
either of them answer.
yeah,
I mean, I was kind of waiting to like I kind of didn't expect anything, but I was kind of giving the moment to see if Matt was going to say anything first.
I'd imagine like we check in on Ulfric and he's just like out. It's like we'll let him sleep.
I've had my fucking mic muted. I just like
Oh.
Ulfric will just get up, walk over to the door, and say, "I didn't sleep last night.
Oh,
Give me a bit to nap, and we'll figure something out."
okay.
And he'll close the door again and go back to sleep.
And then Ogrim door knock, attack beam.
Roll the hit.
We
the
really-
door.
You're attacking the door.
Unarmed
No.
strike
Really
the
do need-
door.
I'm attacking Ogrim's ears with the sound of me knocking the door.
Thunder damage.
Not
Kill 'em.
powerfully.
You're trying to attack me.
No! I can't make a joke.
No.
Oh, we can. It's just that we're allowed to call you out on it.
True. So yeah,
I mean,
I
like,
use the
I guess,
situation to make you attack Ilgrim.
I don't. That's not how it
That's-
works.
No, it's not at all.
Here comes my door knock attack.
I think that's higher than the door's AC. And if
The
it's
door is
not, then
knocked
those are
very-
pretty good quality
You
doors.
break the
Door
door.
is knocked very clearly.
I guess I'd just be like, come in.
So, Gail and I were talking.
Yeah. Have you wait? I'm just like, come in, and then you still continue talking through the door.
No, like she'll come in, Christ.
Okay.
Yeah. So Gail and I were talking. Ulfric didn't sleep. He's asleep. Like he's sleeping now. So
Didn't he leave early to sleep?
I mean,
he. If I was to guess, it has something to do with. I noticed he just can't sleep normally. You need to give him like NyQuil or something. Get him drunk
didn't
the
he
night.
mention yesterday that Skiara like did some shit to him? She's probably continuing it.
Good point.
Anyway, so I guess real quick, Zelda and Vix left. Like they're just not in the city anymore.
Together?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes me feel a bit better.
Yeah,
Them being apart be like worse.
At this point, I would just kind of go and I'd look straight at Gale and be like, remember what happened last time? Vix went away from the group?
to be fair,
She was a werewolf at the time.
and it was also technically the only reason we got caught and put in that mess is because of Skiara.
I mean, like, she had kind of a valid reason to like want to leave. I mean, I don't agree with it, and I think we could have helped her if she had stayed, but like, I get why she left the first time.
Regardless, I feel like... I don't know.
Like what?
If she's with Zaldal, hopefully the trouble that they get in will be their own and not ours.
Well,
They're going alone, so probably not.
I mean,
I
who isn't
mean-
going to Lowen?
Good point. The other thing was, what are we planning to do, like, going forward now, you know? Like, Gale said he wanted to get in contact with Zaldal's people because he left us his talkie-rocky.
well, I can kind of do that wherever. It, so far, it's not going great.
And then there's Friday. So, I don't know, felt like maybe you want to be a part of the talk. You have any ideas? Ogrim?
I'm thinking.
Okay, sorry. And I guess, like, while before that, Avon can go, like, so I've been thinking, right?
Yes.
There's power that you can gain from the blood moon. Vix turned into a werewolf. Makes me about as strong as you. I mean, there was that time that I punched a hole or kicked a hole through a wall. And then there was that other time where I, like, broke that dude's spell.
Yeah, but at the same time, it makes you go batshit like Ogrim goes sometimes.
Yeah,
No
so
offense,
I was
Ogrim, but-
thinking. Like, what if I could control it, you know?
I see where
And
you're coming from.
that time in the crazy place, void abyss thing, like I intentionally kind of lost control. Like I just pointed myself at the things I wanted to make die, and then I just kind of let instinct take the wheel.
Jesus, take the
I get that.
wheel
What's a Jesus?
of my hand.
But
I have
I
an
don't-
idea.
oh,
It's
was
a
gonna
bad
say-
one.
oh, what's that?
Well, if you were worried that the blood moon will make you lose control and attack the civilians, attack us. Am I reading the situation correctly?
Well, the first time it happened, I nearly attacked Ulfric.
We're also inside an entire city that there's bound to be a decent amount of civilians who are affected by it.
Well,
I was
I'll
trying to
call
say
your
that-
bluff.
I was just trying to say that, like, so long as I have this kind of, like, I guess, ace in the hole, I don't know.
Well, if this is happening on Friday, and you claim that you will be as strong as me, and that you will become as crazy as me, then there's only one solution.
Oh, what?
Now, I just want to go in before I say this. I want to say that this particular line is not in character.
Okay.
Agni Kai.
I knew it.
In character, it'll be, I'll say, like, I've noticed that ever since I've become armed,
Mm-hmm.
that I feel like the powers within me have grown in ways that I am not sure of. So, if you're concerned about you attacking people, or if you want to go and attempt to take this and learn to control it in any simple way, the only possible thing I can think of is on the night of the full moon, me and you, one-on-one.
Will entertain a plan, yes.
Uh,
I will point out, I am able to, on occasion, touch people's minds and remove, or at the very least, dull a emotion. I could also, in theory, do that to make sure you don't get too mad.
so, I mean, don't get me wrong. I like sparring with you sounds like a lot of fun. And any other circumstance, I'd be like fine with it, but in that state, if I win, I won't stop.
Well, there's an easy solution to that.
What?
You don't
mean,
win.
I'm not trying to say that I'll like beat your ass any day, but like on the off chance that I get the upper hand, do you really want to be sparring with somebody who won't be able to stop?
I mean, I will be there. I've already showed with Ulvik. If I have to, I will not hesitate to hit one of you. That came out much more threatening than I meant to, but you get what I mean.
Okay, let me rephrase the question. If you want to attempt to learn to control it, can you think of anybody else physically who has any chance of surviving your onslaught?
No.
So if
Shall
you
I-
want to learn to control this thing, me as your opponent is your best bet.
Shall I go ask the king if he has a place where we can work on this?
Might be a good idea.
Okay, I'll
The other
return.
option is we find some way to restrain you for the night.
I mean,
And then there's also Guinevere. Oh shit, Guinevere.
yeah, that was something I was pointing out. At the very least, perhaps me and, if needed, me and Ulfric can take care of it. If Ogrim is confident, he can hold you back,
Because
or at least keep you occupied.
everyone in that ward is going to lose their mind.
I do have a question about this blood moon because I didn't really feel it as I wasn't fully here.
Yeah.
What exactly does it draw out of you? Like when it was you under effect, did it just make you mad? Or... I didn't feel it at all, so I've never felt it or anything like it. So I was just wondering.
Uh, so you were there the first time Zaldal left, right? Dale?
I mean, yeah, I was there doing it. It's
And like, I can't remember. Were you like at the meeting? Like the conversation we all had? Or was
yeah,
it,
I
like-
was
Yeah.
very much there. It's just because until recently, the only form I've been able to see, or you guys have been able to see, is pretty much just me making a illusion of myself. So any
Yeah.
effects I didn't feel.
Okay. Well, when Ogrim asked me like why I let Zaldal get to me all the time, that was kind of like the first time I ever really noticed that something was wrong. Right?
Yes.
Like whenever I would like go off on him, yell at him, threaten to break his legs, threaten to kill him, right?
What is up with you and legs?
Well,
Sorry,
if I
continue.
well, if your legs are broken, you can't run away from me, and then I can break every other bone in your body.
I guess I see your
I
point.
mean,
Anyway,
people can't run from me in general, but you know what I mean.
continue.
It-
Sorry.
So, I kind of had this realization that when those things would happen, it was almost like it wasn't me. Like, the ability to just ignore like an insult. At some point, like I just lost it. Like when I was a kid, it was nowhere near like that. I wasn't like at the orphanage that I grew up in. I was the least violent kid there. Uh, believe it or not.
I mean, what I've seen of orphanages, a lot of those children are little devils, so...
Oh yeah, one of them just was an absolute shithead. Like he was really mean to me specifically, but
How many people did he stab?
He actually never stabbed anyone.
Then you have yet to see
It's
the
a long
worst.
story, but like someone I got stabbed, but it wasn't him that stabbed me. Somewhere between like then and recently, it's like I lost the ability to keep my temper. And then I got really good at fighting. And then it's like I really liked fighting and fighting people.
I'm starting
And
to
then
think.
during
we-
the blood moon, it got so much harder to control myself to the point where I couldn't. And I mean, fortunately, the first time around, I was coherent enough that, like, the thing that pissed me off was those zombies attacking you guys. And before that, it was Vix refusing to come back with us. And there were those wolves that got in the middle of, like, started fighting us, and then because she was trying to attack them, that she attacked me, and, like, took a chunk out of my side or whatever, and then that made it harder, and I was really angry then. But it's like during those moments, the only thing it feels like I'm here to do is violence. To attack, to hurt, maim, and kill. And I guess it's like a spell that, like, makes you do shit, you know? I can't not. I can only just sit there from the back of my mind and watch.
Gale is going to walk up to Avon, right in front of him, and go like cross-legged. Avon, dude, humor me for a second.
Mm-hmm.
Sit down.
Okay. And I'll sit.
And you've meditated before, right?
A lot. Yeah.
I want you to, rather than focus inward, I want you to think and focus very hard. Remember that Bob the Builder guy I was telling you about?
Yeah.
I want you to try to contact him. Because I think if you have any chance of controlling it, or of any of us finding anything else about, one, him, and two, the blood moon, besides just starting to
I'll
assault
put down that book.
yes. But besides doing more of just attacking those bases, is perhaps seeing if you can contact him. Because if he's done enough that the playwright noticed him, he has to be doing something. And don't know about you guys, but I'm just kind of waiting to see if this was actually happening, if it's going to be a shadow war, which fun in their own sense.
So, I get your point. I definitely feel like we should have the whole group here. At least everyone who's in the city and not feeble-minded. Because from what it seems like, every time we've met a real god, shit's gone so horribly wrong.
Yes.
Ulfric meets Skiara, 5 minutes later a blood moon rises.
Chaotic pitch devil, but yes.
Fucking Ogre meets the playwright, and I mean, yeah, you get your body back and he's got his arms back, but
First off, never lost my body. Second off, she didn't want to show herself. That's because of Ulfric's dipshit uncle.
yeah. I mean,
this would be more of us.
From the way you've talked, it seems like that conversation could have gone way worse if even like a tiny misstep was made. And those two gods are just here to watch what goes on.
Well,
Bob,
one
or
is
whatever his real name is, he caused the blood moon.
We don't know that.
Isn't that what the playwright told you?
No. If anything, it's if well, what we know about him is that he is connected to you somehow. Even the playwright either doesn't fully know it, or didn't care by not caring, or just didn't want to tell me, or tell her. But all we know is that he's a god of order. The other two, Skia is about as chaotic as you can get, and well, she has some personal rules. The playwright does what she sees is entertaining.
Even will fish the
Amulet?
amulet, yeah, out from her belongings. I think she put it back on. And she'll just like show Gale and be like, "Is this like his symbol?"
Ah.
Your guess is as good as mine.
To be fully real with you,
Uh-huh.
I have seen a lot of symbols of both real and fake gods. I can't tell you. I'm not an expert on the whole religious thing, but I mean, have you seen any of the other monks wear it? Or
I've
I
not
just-
seen this anywhere.
exactly. I mean, since as far as we're aware, his only influence in this world has been him trying to get influence through you, I suppose.
Well, it's not just me, it's everyone that's ever been affected by a blood moon.
Assuming that the blood moons are one, purposeful by his part, and two, his doing on purpose. Yes, but what the fuck is this?
It's the image.
Oh, okay.
That's the symbol.
But I will say, you're also the only one who is able to talk with people like that. And you're the only one who, as far as we can tell, is directly influenced by him. So for all we know, the blood moon could have been an unforeseen expectation. It could be by him being another force of order, the universe, for all we know, could have done something stupid like try to balance it out with a blood moon, yes. My point being is...
I'll try, but I want to have Ulfric here too, you know? Just in case something goes crazy or something unexpected happens.
That is fair enough.
So, that aside, like, how long are we staying in the city? I know, Ogrim, you wanted to go talk with the people in Leptir.
There's a knock on the door.
Oh.
Come in.
The door opens. It's like a knight with his helmet off. It's like, Ogrim, King Eric wishes to speak with you and your group.
I'll go grab Ulfric.
Okay.
Let him. He looked. Never mind yet. Go ahead.
I appear in front of Ulfric's door.
Didn't even knock.
No, I appear in front of his door, and then I knock.
Ulfric will get up and say, "If you come back, there must have been something. What's up?"
The king!
Alright. Guess I'll nap later. So, yeah, I will tag along now, too.
I mean, if you want, we could always have Hey, Olga, you could probably pick up Ulfric. He can, like, nap on the way there, right?
No, it's fine.
Although I would have no issue doing that physically, I do not feel the king would appreciate a sleeping dwarf in his
Well,
presence.
Obviously, we would wake him up before we got to the king.
Okay, yeah, but that's just more broken sleep at this point.
Fine. You guys all probably hear as he walks away. He just mutters, "I really wanted to see that. That would be fucking funny."
Like, the knight looks at you, Ulfric. It's like, if you are not well, you may rest. King Eric only wanted a representative of your group, not all of you at once.
Yeah, that might be best. I'll rest later. I
This
feel
way.
like it might not be a bad idea to be there just in case.
In that case, follow me, please. And he leads
Are you
out.
sure?
I'll be there, but I don't know how much use I'll be.
You want some coffee?
That's not gonna help.
I can give you adrenaline by stabbing you again.
That's...
How about coffee? I'll
Mm,
go get you some coffee, and I just appear downstairs and grab a coffee for Ulfric, and then
Yeah.
appear upstairs and give him the coffee.
Frigate.
Wouldn't be an issue.
I-
You're in a fancy style place, like there's a hot coffee pot that's like on like a table.
Like, is there espresso? Because then I'll just pour him
No.
a cup of that.
You think you have to go ask around for that?
I'm Avon. I move very fast.
Yeah. You probably could.
I don't think it will be of help to anything, but I will go and tap Ulfric on the shoulder, and I will go and use one of my bolstering magics.
But espresso is a luxury good and does cost 10 gold to get into your coffee. It's very,
Alright.
it's a very luxurious item for the highest of nobles.
And I mean,
I
to be
get
fair,
him a cup of espresso.
oh, this is when we learn Ulfric doesn't like coffee.
If he doesn't, you'll see Ultra Hyper Raven. Pay 10
I-
gold for it. I'm not
Like
letting
if you
it
were
go
to
to
drink it,
waste.
Matt, it'd perk you up, but like
yes.
it's the best
I'll
it
drink
does.
Yeah, I'll drink it.
You're
And like I said, I gave you like
temporarily
a
exhausted.
bolstering magic. Oh wait, actually, I'm not going to do the bolstering magic because I just realized that the thing I would actually want to do only lasts for 10 minutes.
You would walk out the door and instantly eat shit.
Instant combat.
I
Alright.
swear to God, if we get mugged, those muggers will not live to see this. Tell the tale.
What if they do actually?
No, I will set them on fire.
We have enough fire people here.
I mean,
We can
it's
do
either that
others.
or fine. I will just cast Caustic Brew and just rot them with acid.
I was about to say, I think every one of us has some access to fire one way or another.
And cold. And
I
ice
don't.
And lightning.
I
Okay,
kind of have
poison.
access to everything. It's just I don't have any choice of it.
I have
And-
Psychic and Fire. That's not all I got.
No, but like at the very least, all of us have access to fire.
Well,
Like
I
as
guess
one
Chaos
specific
Bolt.
element.
And acid.
And I guess
can-
ca-
Do a lot.
I guess technically I can do every type of type of damage. I just can't choose it.
That's literally what I just said.
Yeah, Chaos Bolt.
Chad Avon can choose her damage
Cool.
type.
So you guys follow out to the throne room.
Yep, to the
Bing
king,
bangle.
king, freaking.
Amazing.
Yeah. So you can
Dougal.
see it's still steady business in here. There's lots of knights discussing plans, stuff like that. You see lots of like sheets and stuff scattered around, plans of like weaponry, maps of the continent, maps of towns, maps of like the walls of the city, stuff like that. King Eric is like in the middle of like speaking with a knight right now about fortifications and such.
Yeah, so
Gale
I
will just
guess.
kind of go, King Eric.
He kind of like puts a hand to the knight. Like, one moment. Yes, you've arrived.
I just wave.
Ulfric will nod.
Off.
Took a second.
As you're very aware, things are getting very hectic very quickly. Our scouts have already reported that Lowen has already prepared a main force that's already in Forseti and is already approaching towards the capital.
Shit.
Right now, all of my knights and the mercenary I was able to hire, they are busy evacuating the citizens out of the small towns lest anything happens. And we're planning
okay.
our main plan right now is to try to fortify the capital and rely on the city walls to repel off any attackers. My grandfather was a stubborn old man. He all cared about was holding on to his wealth. So he built very good defenses around the city. It was no good until this day.
Well, at
You
least they're going to
have-
be
How long we
used,
could
which is good.
hold
It was a good
against-
investment.
May I just say one thing? You might want to make sure you have some way to protect against gas as well.
Say gas?
Yeah, well, yeah, an
Yeah,
air
because like
attack.
you know how they had you know how the monks had gas for like knocking out
Yeah.
like Guinevere's husband and
Okay, yeah.
die.
That's one of many considerations. We don't know for sure how they're going to attack. They're clearly prepared for anything we do in the sky, as they have ballistas coming along the way. So we can't really deploy our wyverns against them.
I mean, you have a mountain.
We do have a mountain, but we also don't know what they have in the mountain.
Well, I was more referring to with enough power, you could technically bury some of their army, in theory.
That would require a lot of things to work. That's maybe worth considering. Kind of look to a map of the city. It's like, it'd be difficult to bait
What-
them out, but that's besides the point right now. Right now, we need to focus on making sure no civilians get killed immediately. Because the way the scouts have reported, they are being very oppressive in the town of Forseti. Forseti is supposed to be a neutral town, but they are very clearly pushing their authority in the town.
So you're asking us to go there and
Not exactly. That's asking you to jump right into a military force on your own. That's suicide. What I would like to ask of you, as right now, essentially everyone I have is very busy keeping all the civilians safe. I need you to go to Grotto. The mercenaries there, unfortunately, the way business works is that they'll go to the highest bidder. And if Lowen gets there and just hires all those mercenaries, that's another large military force on their hands that we're not able to handle.
and then we die.
Hopefully that doesn't happen.
That might happen. That might happen regardless
But
of if
what
we
I
get
would
them or
like
not.
for you to do, given your relatively small size, non-affiliation with Lowen, and your speed, I hope for you to make your way to Grotto. I'll provide you with my title. It kind of like shows like a scroll. Anyone who sees this in Freedom will know that the king has summoned them. I want you to go to Grotto and pay off all of the mercenaries to work for us.
Gotcha.
All right.
Is there a amount limit to that, or
That will be discussed when they come here. Basically, show them this scroll to show that you were summoned by me to get them to come to speak to me, and I will discuss their payments. I'm willing to pay as much as it needs. I know, and I know the way the mercenaries are. They know they're gonna nickel me in the very diamond coin I have.
well, at least we have the advantage that your country isn't in
But right
financial
now,
ruin.
the lives of my people are more important than my gold at the moment.
I actually had a question
Yes.
about Grotto. Do you have like information on all the mercenaries there or not?
I know that place is. Well,
Like,
it
is
is
there,
under
like, a
freedom
registry?
jurisdiction. Most of the mercenaries do their own thing. They do any work they get paid for.
Okay.
And there's been some political unrest in that town, but it's mostly been relegated to that town.
Okay.
I think another question that should be asked is
Some of the
Yeah.
mercenaries have come here out of honor, but the majority of them have stayed and is waiting for whoever has the most money to come to them first.
Okay.
but what about like their mercenaries? Yes. I'm sure they know their way around a blade. But you have to realize this is up against an entire army.
Well, I think he's trying to say we're trying to get as much as we can.
He looks. Well, you see, Ogrim, if they are left alone, what will happen? Either they get killed by Lowen's force immediately, or they don't have the support of the knights, or Lowen hires them, and suddenly they're turned against their own knights.
The situation that's bad gets worse.
As a military force, there's no reason not to go to Grotto and try to get as many more troops as possible.
And I'm guessing that our only advantage really over Lowen right now is the fact that you got fat stacks.
Yeah. And you should be able to get there first.
Wait, you said that how far are the Balisas advanced into Freedom territory?
As
think
of
it's
as
just
of
a line.
today, they've only just barely left. They've only just barely left Force City.
Okay, so we would be able to use the Wyverns to get to Grotto in record time.
Yes.
Okay.
So as long as you
That's
get
good.
as you can, I can set up a Wyvern escort to get you there within hours' time. And you can go as long as you get there before the ballistas get to Grotto.
Yeah.
Do any
Do you have-
preparation you need to, but sooner would be better. Because at the moment, they are going... The way Lowen's force have implied themselves, anything inside of Freedom is an enemy. That includes towns like Fandalen and such. And I don't know what they plan to do there.
We actually have business there. Anyway,
We have a business there, yes. We still haven't collected on.
I
Well,
had something and it evaporated from my brain.
So by the latest, I need you to leave to Grotto by Thursday.
Okay.
You say a couple hours time. Do you have a more
Definitive
Well, right
time?
there.
About 5 hours flight time. From here to Grotto.
okay?
Avon will just be like, I actually did have a question.
Yes, speak your mind. It's important we get everything cleared up before anything happens.
Do you have a plan for the end of the week? The thing Ulfric and I told you about?
That has been a pressing issue. It's somewhat projected that they may be able to reach the capital by that day.
Oh no.
Speaking of, you had a run-in with that Blackwing group, correct?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Here's
Oh,
something of
run-in is an
note. One of the
understatement.
knights hands you a sheet of paper with some kind of magic circle etched onto it. On the way back, our scouts noticed in lots of trails and forests that some of those people wearing that cloak were inscribing magic circles in their territory. They already have some men. They already have scouts in their own land as well. And they'd be
Is this
implanting
the
magic
same
circles
mag-
in
Is
the
it
ground.
the same one that...
Is it the same one that would when Ball died?
Give me an Arcana check.
Oh boy.
I
was gonna-
do.
Ulfric, please.
I was gonna ask, can I
Now,
try to
wait.
figure out what it
Ulfric,
is?
please!
Listen, wait. Do I have my exhaustion gone for
No.
abated because of the espresso?
Temporarily. Yeah, you can roll like normal.
Okay.
Puggers.
Let's see if you do better than 20.
Yeah.
Nope.
Okay.
I got a
Well,
fat
no one
boys.
really knows, but Gale, you know that it looks similar to the one used with Ball, but it has a lot of key differences. Only a few things are similar. It clearly involves the Blood Moon, but what it does with the Blood Moon, you don't know.
Could you possibly bring me to one of these?
The closest one is in the Tribor Wood, which would be about a couple hours fly out.
So that's
Whichever
two
ones we've
stops
seen,
ahead
we've
of me.
stomped out, but they seem to be making more as quickly as we get rid of them.
I just would like to get to one because I might be able to. I might be
Figure
able
out
to.
what it does.
figure it out, or if need be, I might be able to temporarily activate it. So if it's used, it's at least not used when they want it to be.
Understood. I can set up a wyvern escort for you that can bring you to a magic circle within the hour.
Alpha Caven, either one of you coming with?
Well, I figure
I'm-
we can do this at the same time we go to Grotto.
I mean, not Alpha Ogum.
At this point, it would seem wisest to go and, despite possibly being against Avon's wishes, we are on a time constraint that cannot be argued. We may need to split to get more things done.
I was mostly thinking we can get this done, and tomorrow all four of us leave when Ulfic's in a better condition.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like it's quite long enough of a flight for me to get a good nap in.
I was just thinking if I can at least ascertain an idea of what these do. Today, it gives them more time to figure out how to work with it. And while they're trying to figure out how to deal with it, tomorrow we can go and, well, deal with a bunch of mooks.
Do we have that much time?
Today
I
is
mean,
a
even if we both
Sunday.
do-
It's expected for the ballistas to make it to Grotto by Thursday, and the main force to advance on the capital Friday.
Okay, so we
Which is
technically
going to
have
be
the
the
time.
worst case
Yeah.
scenario for us.
So unless they show up a whole day early, which is unlikely.
I mean, based on experience, that's not something that should be totally ruled out.
I'm not saying it's not possible. But at the same time, if we...
I think we should get the mercenaries as quick as possible.
That is probably for the best.
If they're all out of the town by the time Lowen gets there, then that's less people at the castle trying to get in and kill all of us. And
Fair enough.
the magic circles in the Tribor Woods.
We don't know
definitely
when-
need to examine that, but
My biggest issue with those is we don't know when or how they're going to be activated. They could be a precursor event, for all we know.
The thing about it that is concerning is that it's been said that Blackwing has been making these circles. It's in the Tribor Woods, and the Tribor Woods are very close to Persetti, where they already got ballistas and are already stationed.
Dream, how long away is 10:30?
And another thing 2.
2.5 hours. Or 2 hours, 15 minutes, roughly.
an hour and a half.
An hour and a half.
Oh, why is
okay.
that?
Oh, yeah.
Why do you have to go that early?
Well, I got stuff to do, man.
Dude,
The fuck?
my fiance's pregnant. What's your excuse?
Just trying to like.
Shit!
coordinate.
Shit! I forgot we were live.
You dumb sack shit.
Just pretend nothing like happened and no one will pay attention to it.
Yeah, fair enough. I mean,
let's
let's
look,
be real.
it's a bit of an ass, but who's watching the VODs?
Yeah.
Oh no,
I am.
Quark's
This'll-
gonna
this'll
find
be-
out.
This will be the
Okay,
one VOD Quark watches.
Quirk, don't say anything. Don't say anything.
Quick, DM Quark, say don't say anything.
Okay,
Right,
I'll
all
do
of
it
us,
now.
All of us at once.
Yeah. Let me just
No.
get Quirk up here.
Quirk, don't say anything. Done.
Done.
Yep, I just said don't say a fucking thing.
Awesome.
One of us has to be threatening about it.
Well,
Anyway,
So what's the plan of action here? So currently, like, the grotto thing will take the entirety of your day.
Yeah, and I'm currently in a fucked state.
Doing like checking the magic circle won't take that much time. It'll take like 2 hours at like minimum.
But that's 2 hours to get there, 2 hours to check it out.
Oh
and 2
no, 1
hours
hour to
back.
fly and 1 hour to fly back.
Either way, that's most of a day.
if we're waiting on Ulfric to get better, we can do the magic circle thing today and go to Grotto tomorrow.
That's what I was saying.
Okay.
Gale still has the sending stone from Ulfric as well. And
Oh, I do
that's
know that.
reset because it was a new day.
I forgot
Ooh.
I had never added that one to my thing.
I remember.
Thank you for reminding me.
Mhm.
Let me add that real quick.
So,
So Tribord today, Grotto tomorrow, then that's
And the end of the world Friday.
we
Possibly.
have 2 days to prepare before then.
Eric is
And who
like,
knows?
I greatly appreciate what you're doing. Here, he just hands you like cans, like I guess the first one to Avon, bag of 800 gold.
Ooh.
Split it amongst yourselves, or don't. Whatever you
I
need,
will
whatever you
split
need
it.
to like fuel your war funds, let me know and I'll be able to supply it within reason.
fair enough.
Amazing.
So that's. Are you splitting that between us, Avon?
Yeah,
Okay, so 200 each.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, because
Unless
that
Ella
pays-
There's
has
only
any?
4 of you.
That almost pays the fine.
It does.
I will
it's
say that
true.
out of character, that almost pays the fine. Fuck Zaldal for fucking
Come on,
finding
man.
without
Eric,
talking
speaking
to
of,
us.
what happened to him anyways? Is he not with you today?
No, him and our other party member have since left. Well, yeah, not
The pieces
party
of
member
shit.
anymore. They've
Well-
got business in Lowen that they're doing a little not under the table. They're long story. They're helping, just quietly and not very openly.
Just to be safe, I will cast message to King Eric and just say they are going to attempt to steal the diamond and cause a distraction, saying this using message just on the off chance they have a spy.
He just like instead of responding, just looks it in the eyes and just nods. All right, we'll make post haste now to the upper floor. There is the outside of the castle. There's a wyvern escort ready for you as we speak.
So I guess I'm going back to bed for now. I will trust you guys not to completely fuck this up.
We've got one brain.
I mean, yeah, fair. If we run into issues, or if you run into issues, we have ways of contacting each other. And who knows, this might just be what they were using to hold back the Blood Moon that one time. Which would just be as fair. Which would be useful.
Oh, okay, fair enough, Cookie.
Is Cookie dead?
yeah,
Quirk's gonna go talk to their boyfriend. Or
No,
yeah,
Cookie is.
Talk.
Cookie is.
Listen, man, I am fucking dying right now. I got up earlier than I normally do to go to the hospital for that ultrasound. At this
For
point,
the
it's already
thing.
been mentioned.
For the
It's already been mentioned.
It's
on
gonna
No,
be
the
awesome.
deep lore. Let's
It's
stay
gonna,
deep.
it's gonna be awesome when you get doxxed or something. Yeah.
I just said go to the hospital. I mean, like,
Lots of people went to the hospital this morning.
Your hospital's gonna get doxxed. Your doctor, he got
Doxed.
blasted on Twitter.
I had to
Dr.
go to
Surgeon.
2 different hospitals just for that one appointment. So
Okay, now you're narrowing it down.
there's like
Yeah.
Anyway, 2 circles.
several here. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so you get up to the ceiling of the castle and stuff, and you see
If
like
Dream's running away from the boys, I want to get something done tonight.
yeah, fucking Dream, bitch, I hate that guy. I don't have to. Whatever. So you get to the top there, and you see like a same like cart like you've been in before, with like 2 wyverns kind of just sat around like picking at like meat that were fed to
Yeah.
them. Like one of the knights, like opens the door and let the 3 of you in, and 2 of them like hop onto the wyverns, saddle them up, and you fly off. And
Avon's doing that thing where you just like look around as you're flying because you don't fly all that often.
yeah, give me a
She can
perception.
fly, but not this high up.
Yeah, give me a perception check, all of you, in the flying.
Yeah, I'm in bed.
Outstanding.
So
I rolled my thing.
I will say,
Give me the knowledge.
Gale is trying to watch how they're controlling it because he wants one.
No, yeah, that's what. Okay, I'll say that's what your role's looking for. Another thing too. Which way are you guys looking? Up, down?
All around.
Okay.
At the knights.
Okay, Kyle, which direction you looking?
I mean, in all honesty, I probably wouldn't even be looking outside.
Okay. I
You
guess
just said roll perception. I roll perception.
Yeah, it's fair. I guess you wouldn't really notice anything in your flight, and yeah, you can kind of glean on like what they're doing. And if you try to like tame a wyvern in the future, you'd have advantage on your first roll.
Ah.
Poggers. What does Avon see
While you're looking
with her
around,
21?
yeah, you can kind of see like towards like because you're like really high up in the sky, you can kind of see a lot of like Frieden, and you can see like to like Forseti, and you can just see like there are a lot. You can just see like black masses of like people, like marching like rectangular uniform towards like where Thunder Tree is on the map.
Holy shit.
You know,
Like those big gray blobs with like gray blobs in front of them going slightly faster. You could guess either like they're monks or on horseback or something.
well, that is a lot of people.
We're not winning this.
I mean, not
You
single-handedly.
can place your tokens here on like the opening in the woods there.
What?
Oh,
We're not winning this freaking multi-handedly.
Well,
I don't have a.
depends how much. This way, I mean,
I don't have a magic circle.
if we
PNG.
do it nicely, we won't.
Here's a magic circle PNG.
Oh god, they're not aligned. They're not aligned.
We wing it here, baby.
so many daggers.
Yeah,
That one over there.
that's the magic circle. Anyway,
The
The squares from the map and the squares of the grid on this and don't match up.
I hate this so much.
I
No.
moved down the forest. Die, idiots.
I might die looking at this for too
You
long.
fell for my secret trick.
We are all in danger.
So you can see this one like that's not being scratched out.
Can I-
Does Avon recognize any similarities between one with the trauma and this one?
You do see some of them. You do see some things that like you could recognize that maybe represent the blood moon.
I hate this. I hate this so much.
Can I just like inspect it to see if I can kind of decipher what it means and what
Sure.
it's meant to do?
Arcana roll.
Please don't be shit.
Cool. So you're able to like discern that it's some kind of trigger to do something, and the trigger is a blood moon. So whenever a blood moon rises, this would activate. It can also be activated manually if you were to try to like magic skedangle it.
Can I just like very silent? I'm just gonna grab Avon's hand and just try to activate it, somewhat using my own magic and partially just like trying to siphon a little bit of the blood moon bullshit.
Okay, so
It's
you're
just
like,
like, whoa, what are you doing?
Magic, don't question me.
so you're gonna
I
try-
just did.
Okay, so you're gonna try to like activate it.
Pretty much.
Okay. So like, just like for your own magic, it's almost as simple as like flipping a switch. You do it, you see like the circle glow red, and you see like something popping up in the middle of the circle.
Oh. This is definitely not alerting anyone.
Yeah. And
I
just
prepare-
through like the circle in the ground, this spectral horde just shoots up 60 feet in the air. Roll initiative.
What the fuck is that?
I hate
I
it.
let you guys. I tell you guys to go off on your fucking own and not
I roll a
fuck up
fucking
shit.
24.
Jesus
I
Christ.
go first.
I tell you guys not to fuck shit up, and what do you fucking go and do right away? Ulfric will be mad at when you come back if you tell him about this.
Wait, that's on 16. That's not on 8. That's bullshit.
Who says we're gonna tell you?
Okay, well, yeah,
Yeah,
my
that's why
initiative
if
then.
you
I'm
tell me.
going first.
I like how I have
Freedom
+2
8.
and advantage, and I'm going last.
What did you roll on initiative, Jay? Okay. So,
seriously,
you
what
rolled a
the
big
fuck?
24.
That.
Big moment. Big moment.
So this thing's 60 feet in the air right now. Avon, you go first.
Oh.
Pew
How
pew.
big is it? How big is the bitch?
It's, let me see its particular size. It's large.
Okay.
And it's like an abomination looking, like human, like skullish human head, multiple spider legs, like spectral wings. It looks like some kind of like aberration. Like you don't know if it's physical or not from a glance.
Okay. 60 feet. Yeah.
You roll
Doing
60
fuck
damage
now.
to the tile. Yeah.
Yeah, my initiative was shit.
Okay. I use my bonus action to step of the wind,
Yep.
and I fly up there.
Okay.
And like, I'm gonna try to like land on its back and attack, like just land on its back and attack it, you know, with my hand
Give me an
axe thing.
acrobatics check. Try and land on it.
Okay, Pog. Wow, I really had to roll a 13 there, huh?
It's too fast for you to land on it.
Can I hit it on the way down?
Yes.
Cool.
What the fuck is this thing? I love it.
That lands.
And then that's my damage for the first hit, and then here's my second attack.
That hits.
I rolled an 8.
That's
There we go.
17 plus 13,
Yeah,
30
That's
damage.
30.
Yeah.
30.
Okay.
And that's my. I guess since I've used my bonus action to dash, I can try to just fly back up there. So I do that before I hit the ground first. And I'll try to like land on it again.
Remember acrobatics check.
Boop.
Yo.
Straight on its back.
Money.
What the fuck?
You have it in a death grip. Like, have you ever? I'm just imagining, like Steve Owen, like on a crocodile, but Avon on whatever the fuck this thing is.
So now this thing's turn, and even with you on its back, it like dives down like 30 feet and lets out like a screech. I need a wisdom save from everyone.
Oh fuck. Actually,
That's
no,
awesome.
I'm kind of wise.
Outstanding.
I'm kind of wise. I'm not wise when I roll like that.
You all fail.
Outstanding.
You're all frightened of it.
Oh, of course it has to be fine, not charmed. God damn it.
And now it's going to use that like moment in weakness there to like turn and like swing some of its like, I guess, tentacles or legs.
Legs?
Even. Yeah. Stab
Boy.
Avon's legs. That's a 24 to hit.
Oh, joy! What's my damage?
Hold on, I need more dice.
Oh, no!
I didn't have any dice ready at all. I had last session about dice, so you know I wasn't ready for it. So you take 6 slashing,
Okay.
and then you just like, as it like pierces you, you just see different spectral horrors of just death, and you take 17 psychic damage,
Aha!
and you're knocked off of this.
Aha! I take no fall damage.
Yeah, you're 30 feet in the air, and you're a monk.
Yeah.
Yeah, you.
Like, even the 60 feet, I would have taken no fall damage.
Okay. Next up is Gale's turn.
Okay, what exactly does fighting do?
You can't move willingly towards this guy, and you have disadvantage on your attack rolls.
Okay. In
You can't-
that case,
You can't willingly move closer to it, and use a disadvantage on attacks when you can see it.
Then I'll move over here,
Okay.
and I will 4th level's Mind Spike it.
Okay. What's DC on that?
16 Wisdom.
Okay.
Damn, that's a lot of damage.
It fails. Big damage. What's Mind Spike do?
Does it do anything else?
On a failed save. Okay, so taking 3d8, it's already rolled that, so it takes 24 damage. On a failed save, you also know the target's location until the spell ends, but only while 2 of you are on the same plane of existence.
Okay.
While you have this knowledge, it cannot be hidden from you, and if it's invisible, it gains no benefit from the condition against you.
Okay.
So it's I did damage to it.
And it can't run. Huh.
And I guess I will just Gale will just like Ogre fucking make it jelly and Bardic Inspiration.
Okay. It's your turn, Ogre.
God, I if I was level 2, I might have spells.
How do you become unfighting, by the way?
Oh, my bad. Repeat the wisdom save at the end of your turn. My bad.
Okay.
Yeah. Give me the wisdom save.
Fuck, the fact
Still scared.
Oh god.
that's
Like, you're frightened by the incomprehensibility of, like, what the fuck is this thing?
there's only one thing I can really do in this situation.
Alright.
Does it start with an R?
What's number 4, Connor?
Good.
What's number 4?
What's number 4? Oh,
Number
you might...
4.
Oh, what's number 4, you ask, buddy?
Summon
Yes.
one of our own.
What's
let me
number
let me.
4?
Where did I put this into before?
Oh no.
Public notes.
Oh,
Character
right.
info. Character info, I think.
Oop.
There you go, Kyle.
What's
Oh, neat.
number 4? Location.
That's incredible, actually.
Huh.
Yeah, you could just like teleport up to it.
Yeah,
just
because I
no big
can't.
deal.
I wait. No, I can't because of the fright.
Teleporting isn't moving.
You can teleport towards it.
Is that right?
Yep.
Okay, well then I'm going to teleport up to it, and I'll use a reckless attack to get rid of this fucking disadvantage just so I'm doing normal swings.
Make a normal attack roll.
Yeah, because if you
Nat
teleport out,
20,
it
how does
doesn't-
that fucking work for you?
Roll
Jesus.
damage.
Oh.
Casual 31.
Okay, so I gotta roll like it's 3 damage dice.
A lot.
Yeah, 3. 3 damage dice. So I'll do the normal one, which will have the modifier plus 2. Guess
If you
choose-
click
okay.
the
So 15, and then I'll roll 2 more d8.
Yeah.
Or no, wait, I did. Yeah, okay, and I'll just roll 2 more d8, and then add that to it as well without any bonuses.
So what's your damage total?
Just 15. So that's 15 plus that's 21,
Okay.
and I'm going for a second one.
Oh, my bad. Hold on. I thought you were gonna say more damage. So, yeah, no, you like in an instant teleport to this thing, and you just slice right through it. Like, lets out a screech, it like disintegrates into the sunlight.
oh,
Oh, it's dead?
It's dead.
Oh,
I mean, to be fair, it's
did,
not like
a fuck ton of damage to it.
I did 24. You then did.
I did 30. You followed it up with 24 and up to 54.
It's
Then
now the
Ogrim
knight's
just
turn.
dropped like
He doesn't run in like, do you need assistance?
No, we murdered. Are we still fighting?
Music.
if
time.
so,
mean,
I
it's not-
use
it
my
doesn't exist
action to
anymore,
not be
so-
frightened.
It's dead, and
It doesn't exist anymore.
it just disintegrates. Like the fear's over.
That's what I assumed.
You don't
Well,
fear
I
the
like-
knight's dead.
I just
I have a question.
call out. That was some freaky shit.
Would I, after fighting it a little bit, would I be able to kind of have I ever seen something similar of it, or of its same like type? Like maybe not the same thing, but if like it's like a fiend, have I seen something similar to it? Would I be able to
It's-
ascertain that?
Well, he said it's an aberration.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but would I be able to think of any information that's like. Have I seen anything similar like it before?
I'd say probably not. This looks like something that people from this world like made or something.
Okay, cool. Can I quickly? Can I just doodle the? Hold on, do I have any paper?
You already
Just a
have
little
a
doodle.
sketch of the magic circle.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah. And like if you look at it, it is accurate.
Also, see, the funny thing about this is like, oh, you're frightened, and fun thing about being actually frightened is it activates fight or flight, and I chose, I guess in a way both, but mostly fight.
I mean, yeah. To be fair, I ran away. Gale went, "Fuck your mind," and just basically dropped a nuke in it.
That thing was fucking dope though.
Oh
Out
yeah.
of character, that thing was dope.
Yeah. Very
Well-
spooky.
We found out what they do. At least.
And it's expected that Blackwing is currently placing as many of these as possible within like Freedom's grounds.
See, my first thought is, what do these things have to do with the Blood Moon?
Avon will
That's
just
just-
pipe up. When it
doesn't make-
stabbed me, it put images of death and destruction in my brain, so probably that. Also, my head hurts.
This is gonna sound really weird. Can I try to see if there's any like leftover residual magic from it inside Avon's brain?
There wouldn't be.
Okay, cool. Never mind then.
Yeah. I'm not gonna make a roll for something that's not there.
Fair enough.
Sometimes I will, but not today.
So there's like nothing left over of like the body just dissipated into
It
the
just
sun.
dissipated. Yeah.
It didn't look agitated by the sun or anything like that.
No. Actually, hold on. Yes.
Well, you guys wouldn't happen to have a way to make a artificial sun, would you?
Just about.
Yeah, I know.
can't-
The
I
sunlight spell.
I can't give you 100% solid answer.
I'm also mostly asking the gods.
Just like
Applies in
shrug,
daylight
like
spell.
daylight spell.
Fair enough.
Daylight is a 3rd level. And there's Sunbeam, which is a 6th level, and Sunburst, which is an 8th level.
So, my second question is the rune still there, or does it look like it was affected at all?
Basically, the circle itself is still there, but it looks like it's like any mana like in it is being depleted. Like it did its task.
Well, if we're lucky, we might have it so they waste time trying to make this activate. Hopefully. Well, that's a new issue now.
Did I?
Hmm?
Did I feel like any weirdness about that thing? Like
Be more
Or is it
specific,
gonna-
please.
like with the Blood Moon business?
No.
Because like,
It looks like
okay,
the main
the only
thing.
connection was basically like a
But
trigger for
basically,
it
it's
is
like
the
it's
Blood
like
Moon.
it's like Lua scripting or whatever, JavaScript, but activate / Blood Moon.
Yeah. Like if
Wow.
Blood Moon happened, activate Summon Circle.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, they're clearly confident enough that they have a way to deal with the Blood Moon, that they're able to summon these things as well.
They had their priests cast protection on them the first time.
Mhm.
So I guess
Yeah.
that's like enough to protect pretty much anybody from its effects, but
My question is, what do they plan
How
on
many-
just sending these people after the capital, or do they have a way to control them? Because if they're having the summoning circles around here, they have to have some way to make them target the capital, right?
I think that might just be them trying to make this whole area just inaccessible.
No,
Like we
actually,
took care of it no problem, but we're not like the average warrior, you know?
I mean, I kind of have to agree with Gale on this one. Why would they bother making so many of the same circle to create a monster that, if you like you just said, the average person can't beat without any way of controlling it?
And if they're just using it to make this place uninhabitable, I can think of 100 ways to make that way easier that doesn't involve summoning apparitions.
Hmm.
Anyway, we should probably get back to the king before someone comes and investigates this area.
Or we could kill them.
I-
Just saying. They come
We don't.
investigate, and then we just kill them.
Honestly, I love your thinking. We don't
It's
know how many
Blackwing people. We don't
people.
have to feel bad.
Yeah, but we don't know how many people are going to show up.
I guess.
Avon, you do realize where we are, right?
In the forest.
On the map, basically, you're like on the very outskirts of the forest, like very close to the capital.
Oh wait, I might need to take another look at the map.
The tribal woods go like all across Freedom's territory.
Yeah. If I were to like be specific, actually, I have a way to be specific.
Oh, snap.
Okay,
Are
because like
we?
I look at
We
Tribal
are.
Woods and I'm like, that's pretty close to Versetti.
Okay, you guys are kind of like right here where Avon's
I
token
called
is.
it.
Oh,
Yo.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, because I was not thinking. Oh, geez,
Yeah.
I zoomed like way the fuck out.
So,
'Cause
as for
I was
example,
thinking
right
that, like,
now,
'cause when you
Avon,
said
from
Tribal
your
Woods, I was thinking more
flight,
like
you could
here.
see Lowen's army right here.
Okay.
So they're already at Thunder Tree.
Yeah.
In that case, if you want to stay out here for a little while and try to see if we can ambush someone, we can.
I will also say, if you do go back, you'd have time to do daily activities.
I
Okay.
love activities.
I will say, we probably, if we're going to do that, we're going to have to stay here until damn near night. So if you don't have anything else to do today, we can, but
Hmm.
What time of the day is it?
It's like barely, not even like 12.
Okay. And from where we are, what is the distance between here and Grotto?
Here in Grotto, if you were to fly, I guess I didn't do the map perfectly, but it was supposed to be like a 5-hour flight. I thought Grotto was like down here. But yeah,
Outstanding.
it would take like 4 hours to get there right now by flying.
No, it's just a weird projection, that like messes with the distance relative to other things.
Yeah.
On that specific
maybe
area.
you guys are actually just right here, Maybe fuck you. Maybe you're right here, actually. Actually.
because I
How
will
are they
say,
making circles that close to the capital?
if we are able to catch one of them, I know your guys' distaste of certain actions towards people. I usually am able to get people to
Like,
tell me what I want them to.
Like, to your question, in a meta sense, if you let Avon just run around the woods, Avon can do laps in the woods in a day. Now, like, Expeditious Retreat is like, I think, a first level spell. They double your speed.
It gives you dash as a bonus action, I think.
Yeah. Fast boys.
Speed.
Hmm. I do have problems with it, but I'll let it slide.
Long Strider is the one that gives you a 10 extra feet of movement.
Also, it's another thing of like the forests aren't really guarded.
Yeah, but it's right next to the capital.
Yeah.
And I'll admit to you, there's inconsistencies with the map compared to like how things have went. Like technically, like this.
Yeah, we crossed all of Leptir in one day when it was like the relative size.
Yeah, like I know stuff like that,
You didn't
but I'm
cross
talking
Leptir in
about.
one day.
It was 2 days, right?
4.
Oh.
We just cut out a
8.
lot of the traveling because traveling is well.
Yeah,
I mean,
but
you remember the
like
river
this forest
has.
here probably should be a mountain because like behind Frieden is like the path to the caves. But anyways, so would you
Yeah,
guys rather stay here or go back into town?
Well, we know what they do.
I mean,
mean-
the real question that you need to ask is the possibility of finding a couple people more valuable than getting this information to Eric as soon as possible?
Gale will just gesture towards the knights. We have them, and I have this, and takes out the stone that is connected to Ulfric. We can get contact to him. It's just there will be about an hour presence where, well, 2 hour presence for them to go back and return. That if someone comes to, if we get into trouble, it will just be the three of us. So we have ways of getting the information back. It's just, do we want to have the chance that we have a day of just, if nothing else, familiarizing ourselves with the forest and not getting any information, or going back and doing whatever random stuff we would choose to do.
Preparations.
Random stuff, preparations.
Ellen is gonna just be feeble-minded for this entire world, isn't she?
Unless Quark comes
It's
fucking
30
back,
days.
Quark.
It's a 30-day spell, and the war is at the end of the week.
Gold paint really do be gold.
Unless someone can cast a 5th level spell.
I mean,
Looks at Ulfric.
there is someone who can cast a 5th level
I
spell.
can't.
I wasn't talking about you.
5th level cleric spell.
Yeah?
Oh yeah, who?
Do you remember what Z Doctor said?
Z Doctor?
The doctor said that they couldn't do anything because their big, actual, doctor person who might be able to do something was at Grotto.
Oh, true!
I remember.
Cal remembers everything.
What happens
Fun fact.
when you fix Elm but Quark's not around to control
Yeah.
Elm?
Elm is recovering, but Nutsy has gained control of the limbs.
Basically, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. That's what I say.
Listen, we're extremely outnumbered. I'm trying to think of anything.
Bad AI takes over her brain, so she casts ice knife at squirrels.
Yeah. Ice knife always at the person Avon is in the middle of combat with.
That would actually probably be
that
pretty
just
good, because I
normal?
could beat her DC no problem.
You still get hit.
Isn't that just
I don't
how
take the
Quark plays
splash
sometimes
damage.
anyways, though?
Yeah.
Isn't the splash damage you take half?
I'm
That's
a
right.
monk at 8th
I'm
level.
shitting on Quark,
Oh,
they're not
right,
here to
right.
defend themselves.
I mean,
Yeah, Elm's spell DC is 13.
So what's
Anyway.
what's the
Cast on a
plan here?
4.
Knight's got business to do.
I guess we go back, right? There's
Alright.
nothing left to do right here. And we're going to Grotto tomorrow. Unless we want to, like, scour the forest and destroy as many as we can, because this was...
I mean, Gale has already said he is fully down with trying to find some of these people and just torturing them.
Some of Lowen's people?
Obviously. No, I'm gonna go up to a random guy and start torturing him for information about Lowen.
Well, like, that's the thing, is we'd have to engage the full force in order to take some.
considering how they appear to be extremely uniformed, that seems like it could pose a much higher risk than the reward.
True.
Because the chances of them having a couple of people with absolutely no communication at a moment's notice to the bigger, more concentrated army seems very slim to none.
And considering the average stealth check of 3 or 4, might not be the best call.
Fair enough.
Granted, Avon is pulling that like way up.
I mean, I will say I can summon a Mastiff. We could, in theory, if we find like a fairly fresh one, we could have the Mastiff track someone down. But yeah, I get what you mean. If you guys want to go back, Gale's
You
not
can
going to
summon a
argue.
mastiff. They can summon whatever. As I point to the sky, they can summon whatever the fuck that was.
So we go back.
Okay, yeah.
Prepare.
Yep.
Okay.
Also, Gale. Jesus Christ, I'm having a stroke.
Ask yourself a
Gale's
question.
talking to himself.
Anyway,
did you mind
boat.
yourself?
Yeah.
So the thing I sent you like at the end when we left, has Gale got a response from telling that to?
Let me go over that one more time because I had to confirm some details. You didn't get a response on that yet. I'd say like
The blank is I couldn't remember the end.
Shit, I already gave you a response of like, who the fuck are you?
No, that was like the night before, but like
Okay.
before I talked to anyone else, as I woke up in the morning, so when it was usable again, I sent that.
Actually, before we leave, there is one thing that I'm going to do because this will be attempting something and not waste my free time. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll cheat the system.
Okay.
Before we leave, I'm going to once again attempt to see if I can get any sort of communication with Annabelle
Sure.
by putting it like on my chest,
When?
like right before we leave.
Oh, okay, right in the woods.
Yeah, because if things go similar to last time, I'd rather a fireball be there over inside a wyvern carriage.
Bro.
Sure. Give me an Arcana roll.
Yeah.
Were Avon's right there too? Yeah. No, nothing.
Yeah, I already know this. Like the DC is like fucking 15 or something.
I mean, it's not like she'd be hurt by the explosion.
Also,
No, but again,
by the way, on the ride home, you can short rest.
I don't think I
Awesome.
get anything on a short rest.
I get my
Same.
key back, and I'm going to roll
All right.
a hit die or two.
Yeah, I don't get anything back on a
Yeah.
short rest.
So now
That
it's
would
like you get back at about like 1 in the afternoon. Like you have time to do anything you want to, like the prep or train or get something or make money or
I am trying to get a
Money.
ribbon.
you're gonna try to train a wyvern.
Ah,
All right. So that's a big task. Let me go to my sheet.
and
like
you already
DC.
said I get advantage for my first one.
You do. So here it is. Wyvern, the DC total is 40.
All right, let's do the shit.
All right.
Animal handling advantage.
That should be 1, 2.
14.
That's not bad.
You didn't get
Uh,
attacked by the wyvern the moment you interact with it. So you're off to a strong start.
As I will say, as we're leaving, could I have asked one of the knights, like, you have any tips of actually taming a wyvern?
It's one of those kinds of power struggles. They're technically dragons, so they're technically dragons. So they're kind of prideful. You kind of have to just, show them that you're stronger than it.
as
get
funny as
eaten.
it'd be to.
Something that Avon and Ogrim are good at.
I'm sorry. I just like the idea of trying to tame a wyvern, and it's just me freaking in a boxing match
Also,
with a wyvern.
Also, another thing too would just be like the wyverns. They have some in the back or whatever by the castle, being prepped and fed and fitted for saddles and such, and the knights would let you in and try to get used to one.
Alright, cool.
That's what you do with your day. You got 14 progress with it. What does
Yep,
Ogrim
I
and Avon
marked
do?
it down.
God, see, I'm in a really bad spot because I'm literally 2 off the DEC for con increase. So literally no matter what I'd roll, I would get it. But at the same time, I do kind of want to go and find that specific magic item that I told you about before.
I'd say you can get the con thing done and you can take a quick look for it, but you have to make investigation roll with disadvantage.
I mean, I'll do that.
Okay, so give me the con roll first.
Yeah, because I remember
succeed.
It was 40. I believe
Yeah.
40 was the DC. I was at 38.
Yep. So yeah, you just give it a roll anyways.
Oh yeah. Okay. Cool. 24.
Yeah, you got it. Yeah. Con goes up by 1.
It doesn't do anything, but I can take 1 in it at any point to put it up to 20.
Cool. And you're looking for the that item, Iron Bands of Binding.
Yes.
All right. Give me an investigation roll with disadvantage.
Cool. I already have -1 in this, so this is gonna go really well. I'm totally gonna find it. Yeah. All things considered, that's
Impressive,
pretty
yeah.
good.
You are able to find you're looking for some magic source, and you see that someone actually like a collector has one on sale.
How much is sale?
750 gold.
Hmm. You know what? I'm gonna be broke after it, but I'll do it.
Okay.
I'm gonna be basically broke, but I need to get one of these things. 750. And I'll just add one of them to my inventory.
Okay. And what about
Because
you,
that
Aiden?
is my plan B.
Okay. So the thing that's like the thing, um, I've decided that instead of looking for magic items, which was my original plan, I'm
Yep.
gonna try to train Arcana.
You can start reading some fucking books.
Yeah,
All right. So let's go back to the rule on that skill proficiency.
15.
Yep. DC is, and you have to use Arcana to increase it.
I click the button. I don't
Cool.
do it.
You read some books. That's about it. You read a lot of books. Your brain hurts, but you
It hurt.
think.
I'll deal myself another 2 psychic damage because, ouch, brain.
You got a headache, but some of it stuck.
And then, I guess, do we still have like the 4 hours of like stuff?
Fuck around, yeah. Personal affairs, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go to the hospital.
Check on Elm again.
Elm and Isma. I'm with Isma. Like I say, check in on, but really, it's just I stand outside the door for like 30 seconds, and I hope she gets better.
Yeah.
Just a
And
quick
then-
question.
Yep.
Just wondering, who in the party other than Avon has like the best decks?
That would have been
That's-
Totally me.
Or better, you know what? The real question is, Gale, what is your dex?
16.
So that puts you up plus
3.
3.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay, that's better than my dex because that is going to be important.
Okay.
So anyway, so you would like to go visit the hospital?
Yeah, and
So,
I talk to Elm, and I'll just write that in a DM.
this time, like the
later.
doctor is like there.
Oh,
Yeah. He's kind of
I
looks
ask
like
how she's coming along.
she's doing fine
she-
right now, but there's an interesting development.
Has she eaten a pillow?
Many.
Did she fuck the pillow?
Don't ask questions like that. So show some maturity, please.
Oh, yes.
I'm just very concerned about the safety of those pillows.
I assure you that's an expense paid by King Eric, and even then, pillows are not worth all that
Pillows.
much. Yeah.
So what's the development?
Well, as you can see, we have your friend's gear put away in a locker room. So
Uh-huh.
right now they're currently wearing a hospital gown, and right
Yeah.
now there seems to be growths like coming out of her back.
Oh shit!
Oh yeah, shit, the wings.
Exactly.
Avon is like clearly excited for Elm.
like
Like the doctor's like, it's a concerning, and Avon's just like,
they might
yo,
be
that's
tumors.
dope.
There's like two very obvious bumps on Elm's back as Elm's like face first into like bed
A pillow.
pillow. Yeah.
Avon's just like, oh, that's awesome.
Hmm.
Do you know when they're coming in?
Yeah. It's like, you know what may be causing this? I assume I suspect there may be tumors. We may have to operate.
Oh no, they're wings.
You're sure?
Yeah,
Well, in that case,
it's a family thing.
I suppose so. We don't treat tieflings very often, so if at all.
I get it. Like she's like the second out of 3 tieflings I've met in my life.
But whatever it is, it has been growing ever since they've been chewing on those pillows.
Wait, what?
She's hold on.
Because their back is exposed and not under any pressure, it seems like these were wanted to come up for a long time, but the confines of clothes and I guess the heavy backpacks and such, you adventurer types wear, it's probably been holding it back. But now that's been unrestrained.
Oh, I was thinking
I
that it's
thought you were
going to the
implying that
horny of
her
pillows.
eating the pillows made her grow wings.
The
and I was
fact that
going to
like
laugh.
Elm is face first on the bed, back up
Ah.
into the air,
Ah,
wearing like loose clothing, has like a hospital
that's an
gown.
image. And they will just go like, yeah, definitely don't cut those out of her. She'll probably be mad about that.
And I'll just continue on her progress, and if it appears to cause her pain, then I may do something. But otherwise, as long as it's not causing them direct pain, because they can at least feel pain, I think.
You think?
They fell out of the bed more than a couple times.
Did they
This
try
pill
to eat
really
the
does
bed?
make you dumb, huh?
It is unfortunate. Hopefully, their
Well-
mind comes back to them sooner rather than later.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Well, Elmwing's arc.
Pillow power.
Eat pillows, get wings.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I didn't even read that part of
And
that.
Yzma's
Holy
case
shit.
hasn't changed. She's still like left alone to recover.
Yeah. And then, and if anybody wants to come with me on any of these, like mention it.
Yeah, Kyle.
I mean,
Um,
if I have the time, I will be joining with the
You
hospital
would.
visit. Okay.
the next thing on the list is going to Guinevere.
Now that you have permission to enter.
I
do
will
not.
say, Gale does want to go with that one.
I don't know if you also have permission. I don't have permission for Guinevere.
Yeah, because you guys didn't specifically get permission, they wouldn't let you in, and out of just precaution.
Oh,
I would
You
go
like,
and
can
like,
come with to the place itself. You just
Yeah.
can't like go into the room.
Then I don't care. I don't want to go in.
I mean, I would go and ask like the doctor. Like, I know that I was told I would be informed one way or another if anything with Yzma did happen, but I'm just going to ask regardless.
Yeah. It's just like she is recovering, but it's been slow. Her condition isn't getting
Mm.
worse, but it's not getting better at a fast pace. Whatever happened down here has like severely traumatized her.
Yeah.
And that would be about it to that.
I didn't expect much out of it. I just want to go and check. You can go into the Guinevere, go Burr.
Guinevere time.
Oh boy. So you go into it. You kind of see the room. It's kind of just like one's case like in like a padded like hospital bed and such. She's still wearing like the clothes like you saw it on the first time because like they're not fucking around. They're trying to make it minimal contact, so trying to change them in the hospital gown would just cause way more trouble than it's worth.
Yeah.
And there is just like a cloud of this miasma above her,
Um.
and it is
Aven's gonna-
fairly large,
Ooh. Is it bigger than before?
slightly.
Oh.
And if only they were letting the person who knows about that stuff through.
You say that, but I don't know much more. It blows up every then.
Yeah, but I at least know about. At least I have Arcana knowledge.
Can I like try to see like what I could do to try to make the miasma cloud shrink?
You know what? Here's a challenge. Roll what you think Avon could do to help. Try to
Do not
explain
roll
it to
unarmed
me.
strike.
You need to explain to me what you would want to do to try and then make a roll for it.
Like I just want to see if I
You know,
could like
trying to is before you even make a plan. You want to like see like what you can do.
yeah, like trying to understand from like my previous experience with it, like what it
Give
even
me an
is.
insight check then.
Cool. I actually have a bonus for the
Yeah, no, you can't. You don't know what Doc turns, what makes it large, what pops it, what like.
I suck at
10.
rolling a d20.
Yeah.
Anyway, um, so Avon will just walk up to Guinevere and kind of just like sit down next to her
Mhm.
and be like, "Hi, uh, how you doing? Aside from the bad parts."
I mean, of course, if you're not making any contact, you get no response.
Well, I guess I'd do that first
You
then.
know what? Sometimes Aven really does show off that -1 charisma.
Sometimes.
It's how I be. And I would like have like a hand on her shoulder, like on her arm or something,
Yeah.
to be able to like actually understand any response.
So like a response to that, it would just be like a constant dull throbbing pain for your hand. 2 necrotic damage.
Love that. Um, and she'll like fill Guinevere in on how Lowen came to try and convince Frieden to take her back, and that the king decided like told them no, and they like left for now.
Give me another insight check.
Cool. Hey, I didn't roll like shit.
You notice, like, as you're saying this, you see the cloud of miasma getting larger, and you think that may be tied to stress.
Mm.
Would make sense.
And the fact that you
Um,
kind of did just tell that, oh yeah, you are kind of the source of war right now.
well, I
Nice.
would have left that part out.
Okay, but sort of implied.
Yeah. Um, and after that, she'll just go, but don't worry. We're all going to protect you. We're all going to make sure that they can't take you back to Lowen, and you're going to be safe. I promise it.
You get like a throb of pain. You take 4 necrotic damage.
Outstanding.
And then, after like a moment of silence, they grab a bunch of dice. Suddenly, it's like
Is there an explosion?
you see the cloud of miasma growing a bit bigger, and like you get pulses of pain. Take 4 necrotic damage. Take 2 necrotic damage. Take 4 necrotic damage.
I am
Like it's
going
just
to die.
pulsing really quickly. 1 necrotic damage.
Uh, uh,
Insight check for me, please.
yeah, I'm just kind of panicking a little bit. Hey, cool. Not a 10.
It's pretty clear Guinevere wants to say something, but obviously can't. Also, you take 3 necrotic damage.
Outstanding. Avon goes, okay, calm down. Calm down.
You take 4 necrotic damage. And it slows down.
I just go like, slow down, you're gonna kill me. And then I just drink a healing potion.
Yo, roll that one, baby. Nice.
Oh my god.
Even suffer hours.
Yeah.
Um, and then she'll just say, until I can come up with a better way of doing this, is it about you that you wanted to say something? I guess.
So, like, is it repeat that question?
Is what you're wanting to say about you?
You get a pulse of pain, 2 damage, 2 necrotic.
Okay.
It's like a hesitant throb of pain.
Yeah. Are you worried about something?
2 damage, 6 damage, 2 damage.
Oh God, that's another 10.
God, you're gonna die.
I am gonna die.
Good, like, it's like, as soon as you say it, like, it's like a pulse, pulse, pulse.
Yeah. I just go, okay, you're worried. I can tell you for certain. You are going to be safe. Here. Okay?
You get no response. The cloud of miasma is still growing.
Are you worried about Rowan?
6 necrotic damage.
We're going to try and find him. Okay?
You get no response.
We really are. And as soon as we find him, we're going back to you.
After like a few seconds, 2 necrotic damage. You see the miasma cloud shrink a little bit, but it's still pretty big.
Okay. Is there... Is there something I could do to make this better for you? Your stay here?
You get no response.
Would you like it if I kept visiting more often?
2 necrotic damage.
Okay. I'll come tomorrow.
3 necrotic damage. And you see the miasma cloud shrink a bit.
I guess the last thing she'll ask is like, is it okay / do you want a hug?
Oof.
You like
She
get-
hasn't. She's been like in hell for the past like month and a half.
It's like
I feel like
you
it's-
get no response.
and I'll just go like, okay.
Do not hug the living, like, weapon of Armageddon.
Weapons of Armageddon have feelings too, you know.
Yeah, it doesn't mean I'm gonna hug a small boy. Not small boy. What are they called?
Small boy, what the fuck?
Anyways,
Fucking
It's something like that.
Oh, you mean like the
Little-
nuke
yeah,
that
little
they
boy,
dropped?
yeah.
anyways.
Well, of course,
was-
not a nuclear bomb. Those don't have feelings. Anyway, Avon will just take her leave.
As you go
And
to
as soon-
leave, like as soon as you go take your hand off, you take 2 necrotic damage.
Was it like a stay to necrotic damage or get the fuck out
Insight
to necrotic
check.
damage? I don't know.
Insight.
23.
That felt like a yes to your previous questions. Took a while for him to say it.
like there's something better to do. Oh, the hug
Hugging.
thing. Okay. She'll give her a hug.
How much necrotic damage, Boat?
And before I do that, I would like to use Ki to heal myself for 1d6 plus 3 points of damage.
Oh, so you're gonna heal 4.
I ate.
That's not 4.
So you're gonna hug him. Huggers.
I'm gonna hug Guinevere.
And this is how we lose a party member.
So you do that, and like the cloud of my asthma shrinks like a lot. But doing this, 34 necrotic damage.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Hey, did I say I didn't want to go with? Can I say I went with?
I'm just unconscious. Is it obvious that I've taken lots of damage?
I mean, it's kind of like there's a window to see in the room, I guess. And I don't know. I assume Gale and Ogre are probably watching or standing by. You see, like from the room, you can see like Avon go for a hug, and like in a second, they just slump over on top of her.
Oh well, can I please go get the idiot?
One of them kind of just like, we'll get them out, and they like open up the door, and like one of them goes in and like picks you up, Avon. And like, immediately, like it like inserts like a fucking needle of some kind of liquid. Let me roll that real quick.
That's not necessary.
They just immediately. Oh, you heal 5. You heal 5 hit points, Avon. You're conscious, and they're like you're getting as you wake up. You're on like a guy's shoulder getting carted out.
I'm just like, that hurt.
I rolled
Really,
I rolled 2d20 to try and heal, and I rolled a 2 and a 3. I also
Bro.
rolled 2d20 for that damage.
Bro.
Yep, that sounds about right.
Even suffer hours.
Hey, Avon.
Hi.
Why'd you think that was smart?
Look at the death ball.
It's like considerably smaller than before you came in here.
You could have easily have just asked me to try to play a song, rather than touching the embodiment of pain.
You know,
I've
that
told you
also-
I've told you I can affect emotions if I want to.
well, next time maybe you can ask Eric to let you perform like a nice fancy song for her that doesn't reference anything about the current situation.
I would just play my flute. I'm good at it. As I play my flute and I cast Healing Word on Gavin. Here you go.
Cool, 13 HP.
Cool. After that escapade, it's about nighttime now. Oh, frick, you can press the long rest button now.
God fucking bless.
Oh,
It's been like 3 or 4 sessions since I've used a fucking long rest.
I will say, as we're going back to the thing,
Oh.
Gale just goes, oh, by the way, Ogremon, Avon, you wouldn't happen to have an idea of how I could punch fucking, I'm forgetting what they call it suddenly.
Wyvern?
A wyvern real good to show my dominance, would you?
I feel like if you
Here,
just
wait.
hit it, you would piss it off.
Wait. You're asking, if we know a way to punch good?
That a good way to punch things that isn't just instantly knocking it out or killing it.
Well, you've asked the wrong
Um,
punch lady, I'll tell you that much.
God, why do I not even?
Because I'm good at hurting people, but not in ways that I don't want to lobotomize the wyvern I'm trying to tame.
I'm using this because for some reason my actual like normal thing is like not available, but it would be the same. Never mind, we're not going to talk about that.
Nice. Firebolt.
Are you trying to hit me?
I was gonna punch you. He's like, do you know a way to hit good? I was like, observe, punch.
Can I just dodge and just punch him back?
Yeah.
Do you have an attack
Fuck!
Like I like to think Ogrim swings. You're like, no, you don't take this. And you just like punch him in the chest, just like.
Nothing happens. And
I mean,
if he
hey,
does that,
I-
it's gonna be like, if he doesn't hit like punch me like that, hit me in the chest, I'm like, yeah, you're gonna need to hit harder than that.
I have 13 strength. Leave me alone. I don't have that strength.
Listen,
It'd
Aven
probably
goes and
take me, like-
punches by punching in the right spots. I punch.
It'd take me
Fair enough.
like a couple years for me to teach you how to do what I do. Like it takes a lot of work.
Well, I mean, to be fair, I have a way to make my punches hurt more. I just don't want to do it to the wyvern.
Why are you punching a wyvern in the first place again?
I asked the knights, and they said the best way to get one to like work with you is to just show dominance. And
I feel like if you just beat it up, you'd probably make it fight you. I don't know.
fair enough.
Maybe,
I
like,
don't do
wrestle it?
much. Do I look like I could wrestle a wyvern?
You look like someone who's gonna have to learn how.
I make people. I wonder if I could just.
God, now you're just making me want to go punch a wyvern.
I wonder
How
if I
do you
could like.
how do you attain
snake-
wyvern? Hit it really hard.
I wonder if I can just snake charm them with, but like with my flute.
Do it while punching them.
I've decided to give up on the punching plan. It's not going to end well. I don't think. Unless I want to risk lobotomizing my wyvern.
Yeah.
So.
Well, at this point, Aven, you should go tell like Eric or Ulfric your choice about the stuff we like saw out there.
Oh
Why
yeah,
not both?
Might be a good
I
idea.
s- I kind of assumed we told them as we were leaving the castle.
Ah,
Yeah, Gale did
probably.
have a sending stone.
Well, I didn't tell Ulfric
Yeah, well,
yet.
Yeah, you go like Aven, go. You might want to go inform Ulfric. He might want to know.
Aren't we all going back to the inn?
Yeah, it's about nighttime.
I get
now.
the feeling
Shut
this
up.
is Ogrim trying to separate Aven from the current situation, and Aven's just gonna will.
Do you want to
like,
insight
be
check
like-
that?
I mean, I feel like Aven would come to that conclusion too and be like, "All right," and then I'll insight check, and I'll leave.
Maybe.
Maybe. You want to hit that deception, real quick?
Kill him.
I mean, I'm not necessarily trying to deceive.
Doesn't matter. Roll it. Yeah.
Only plus
Maybe.
2.
Maybe.
Maybe. Aven just like gives you a knowing look and sure, I'll tell him. Want to save those uses of the sending stone? We need them, you know. And then I leave.
That's not how.
I'm gone.
That's why I stopped cutting off my thing, because I assumed as I was saying that you just instantly just booked it like a 10 miles an hour.
It's just like, you know, 1 second she's there, next second and
Like
it's like,
Batman.
wow, she's just gone. She's just really gone, huh?
Just like Batman.
Why did you choose Batman? You could have chosen the Flash.
No, but I'm thinking like, you know, how he does the thing where, you know, Jim Gordon's talking to him and then all of a sudden he's just not there.
Yeah.
Oh, fair enough, I guess.
Aven is stealthy enough that she could do that if she just disappear and be somewhere in the but like stealthed with a +8 bonus. And you just don't know.
So
Fair enough.
yeah, I chose fucking Batman for that.
I appreciate being compared to Batman.
Do
People
punch
saw
good.
orphans.
Oh my god.
Okay, that was two completely different ways we took that.
Anyway,
Anyway.
I am going to go, and I'm going to hand Gale the Iron Bands of Binding,
What?
and I'm going to explain that if necessary, on the night of the blood moon, if I do have to fight Avon, and somehow I lose, this thing is Plan B. I had the person explain it to me. I seen it firsthand. If they get hit with this, they will be restrained for 24 hours or until you dismiss it.
I'm not giving this back.
I do not give Gale the iron bands of binding.
I'm joking.
But you said you can't lie.
I think he was joking out of character.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah, anyway, that'll give you the bands of binding and just explain that it's like, if that happens, this is plan B to stop Avon from, like, trying to kill, like, a bunch of people, if it comes down to it.
That works.
Nod.
We can end the session because Dream
Yeah.
sucks.
Cool.
Dream made plans on Friday when Friday's for the boys.
What the